In this highlight, we're going to see the best marine splits and holds that happened in the early days of StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. Back in those times, marine splitting was considered to be the pinnacle of StarCraft 2 skill level and was really admired and cherished in every match where it was used.
It's only to work.
16 banelings. Remember that it takes quite a lot of banelings to take down a barracks. You need 8 in total, so right now it's a little bit tricky for him. But with all these roaches up against only Hellion Marines, that's something that he can definitely pull off. He will spot it, but a little bit too late. Yep, the first Hellion is already dead. He could have lost a lot more here, but oh, they're heading right into the banelings. Nice micro here.
Oh wow, that was a lot of...
That's actually a really nice execution. Nice unit control here by Maru. This helps him a ton.
But he's still in a lot of trouble. Yeah. The Marines are splitting, but he can actually just use the roaches and save the banelings for later.
Yep.
Oh, that was a great hit.
Really well done. He wants to reduce the number of banelings here. And nice positioning with the barracks now. But the bunker is dying.
Yeah, he's trying to get the bunker up here. He won't, but the bunker after the natural will go up.
He's waiting for Marauders, and the more time that he can buy, the better for him. This is a really good defense by Maru so far.
He needs to target those mains, and so far so good.
Look at this defense. Look at this.
This is insane, but the next wave of banelings may be too much. He needs to pull up.
He's trying to take them down, and he's killing them one by one. What a defense! The Marine Prince is going in. Everyone was in the best position possible, but suddenly it's Maru who takes charge in the game. Can he defend against the Link follow-up?
Yeah, it's going to look really difficult here. The Marauders have been isolated down at the bottom of the ramp. The Hellions remain alive. They're the most important part of this defense. He brings SVs to block. He blocks most of the Links, making them funnel through. More SVs and the Natural coming down. He's got the medevacs to heal that Marauder.
And the Marauder is being blocked by SCVs as well. Really well done. He secures everything with his medevacs. This is an amazing defense, but yes, it looks like everyone might just have enough to break through. It's going to be so close though. Look at those roaches evaporating one after another. They die, and the banelings morphed at the bottom of the ramp are now immediately being tagged.
He attacks and he stims again. The Hellions want to do the most damage possible here. Effort does lose so many of his banelings, but a few of them will complete. He just has to target them, and he does. Great control by Maru.
Maru is doing an amazing job here. 38 against 36 Harvesters. We have 2 base against 2 base with the double fuel still available to the Terran player. And he defends. He holds again.
The second wave of units, though, coming through. I guess you could call this the second wave. He's been streaming them across constantly, but this is the second wave of roaches. This is the scary force that Maru will have to contend with. Those barracks are not going to complete. He does not have bunkers.
He has Marauders now. This is so much better than earlier, but he still has to make this work somehow. He's going immediately for the stutter step, trying to make this work against the roaches. This is an amazing defense by Maru, but everyone is still attacking. Look at these pickups. It is crazy, but the Links, they might be too much. The Hellions!
Look at this control! Oh my god, the Vikings swap out! He makes Vikings to the medevacs, and Maru is taking a supply lead! The last of the roaches starting to fall here! His Marauder's alive with 16 kills!
To be kidding me!
He's got 1-1 upgrades, and he has done it! He has held, at least this wave, the second wave is held. He's held the second wave!
Wow!
The worker count right now is 44 SCVs to 33 drones!
You gotta be joking! Maru with one of the best defenses that I've ever seen!
The bunker is up, Everett is dropping in supply even further. More Hellions come in, he's gonna repair those most likely. The medevacs being so useful, but I cannot believe this happened.
We still have the third orbital ready!
I have never seen anything like.
Some good damage dealt by Zerglings and Mutas as well, but here we go. MMA has trapped him. Oh my god, these banelings going back into siege tank line, and MMA's micro is just too good. Look at these splits. Oh, absolutely crazy. Beautiful.
Oh my god.
What?
I cannot.
Yeah, the other thing too, Husky, is that MorroW, I think, thought Jinro had siege done, but he hadn't, and it just completed. And if he would have marched in with that army without siege support there, I think it actually would have been pretty devastating for Jinro. But MorroW did not let that happen. And as you can see, all these poor little banelings, there's going to definitely be some losses suffered by those siege tanks. Oh my god, they're not sieged yet! And the Zerg forces move forward, getting a complete surround. All of the siege tanks are gone, and now the banelings move forward. Maybe I spoke too soon, as the Zerg army is going to try to spread itself out as Jinro tries to counter that with his own spread of his units, and banelings and Zerglings going all the way up to the gold. Planetary will help out as well, and even though we saw the entire entire Terran force wiped out. The same thing happened to the Zerg. It was a straight up trade.
With enough Banes, he just runs in with like a quadrillion Speedlings. It might work out beautifully.
Cancel the hatch.
And let's take a look down here. He is making so many Banelings. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think we may just see a GG in just a second. This is insane. And here we go.
And they're off.
The Marines trying to get back there. Tanks on hold position, puts up the depot. That's exactly what he needed to do. Uh-oh, but this is so scary. Spreading those Marines. Beautiful spread. And he minimizes damage more than I thought he even would. He may take a position up in the middle and take a third base, but instead it does look like he wants to attack. He's got to be careful going through these bushes. Notice how he sends 3 Marines first. That's very smart. And he sees those Banes coming. He's got to retreat. And spreading a lot of Marines quite well right there. Very nice.
Wow, he's cleaning up.
That's right, he keeps his tanks alive. Look at that, rejoining up over here. So many Marines. He's got to be careful, though. Here come the Speed Banes. And
nice control.
Oh! You know, this game has been just so action-packed. He hasn't really had time to switch over to Infestors, but Infestors in this situation would be golden. Dunk off the creep, and he does. Can he take out all of these Zerglings? Roach is backing him up. Smart pullback there by Kyrix. Good. And the Banelings having used so many. You know, most Terrans would have lost this.
Question section on the forum. So John can pick out the best questions and we can ask him over here.
You know what, Tasteless? I just got goosebumps because I just remembered this is a best of 5, not a best of 3. I am so happy we get to see these guys duke it out even more. And here we go. The Banelings come in. He's going to have to avoid as many as possible. Pulling away Marines. Beautiful moves. A lot of Roaches left.
Oh my god.
Oh no, he doesn't want to engage these with those weak Roaches. Roaches with almost no upgrades. And he just plows through.
He's going to do that very popular and very famous attack at the third base. He's waiting here perhaps for 1-1 to finish as he gets the rest of the Lings out. Marine King, though, I feel has plenty enough to defend this.
The problem is he doesn't have siege tanks, but he has Marauders, and still is done. So he sees now this force, and ooh, Life actually engaging with this. Here come the Banelings!
Oh, he could get a sick connect, but Marine King pulls away at the last second. And this is the Marine King splitting that we all know and love. Look at that split! Oh my god!
Bye-bye 20 Banelings! Marine King with a boss split here. He's like, well, Life, you can pull back Zerglings all you want, but I'm gonna take down your Banelings, and what you gonna do? You're gonna watch and you're gonna cry.
He is in so much trouble, he just doesn't even know, and Ace is gonna wait with his first Zealot. He's gonna wait until he has 3 Zealots, and they're gonna go in there, and Marine King is gonna have no chance of holding. There's just no way he can get a bunker up in his mineral line. Absolutely no chance. He's going to start his second barracks now, and he has no idea. His scouting SCV hasn't even gotten to Ace's base yet, and Ace is going to wait even longer. No, here he goes now. Even bringing the probe, Marine King is in so much trouble. He's going to have to micro those Marines like his life depended on it, because this game does depend on it. The Zealots are surrounded by those SCVs. Not the best micro from Ace. Could have targeted down those Marines earlier, but he's going to kill so many SCVs here. Now, he needs to target down that bunker, because if the bunker finishes, Marine King may have a chance of holding this, but I don't think so. He's losing so much here. Zealot gonna target down that Marine. The Marine doesn't have any friends to run away and hide with, but the bunker is almost finished. It's gonna make it significantly easier for him to hold this, but he's lost so many SCVs already. I don't think he can come back from this, but he is gonna try. Mule does fall. Now, for worker counts for you guys, we've got 9 probes, 8 SCVs. Ace has gone completely on with this. He hasn't been transitioning back at home. He wants to end the game with these Zealots. No gas yet for Ace, and he's still not making any additional probes. And that actually may end up to be the death of him here, because it's not actually necessary to cut probes with this build, so I think maybe he hasn't practiced it that often, or he's doing some specific variation of it to get a few extra Zealots out, but I don't think that's really necessary against a player who has good micro like Marine King. And I tell you what, folks, I think Marine King is going to hold this, actually, with some beautiful micro, and Ace making a huge mistake, not making anything back at home. And I think this is going to be the end for Ace. He's losing his last Zealot now to these Marines, and I can't believe it. One more Zealot does come out, but there are so many Marines out for Marine King now. Remember, he's the king of Marines, and that's going to be it for that Zealot. The pylon will fall, and Ace, I think, should have transitioned back at home, should have made a few more probes. He could have had Stalkers out by now, but no. He's trying to get those Zealots out desperately, but the pylon falls, and that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. GG! Ace making a funny face. Marine King giving the...